Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 530 News on KAJ, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Don Fisher. A woman close to the man who was found dead in a van parked at the Kalispell Walmart paints a better picture of what led 61-year-old David Martinez to a tragic and untimely death. MTN's Nicole Miller spoke to his fiancée, who remembers him as a loved and wanted man whose declining health helped seal his fate.
I met David when I was 16. He was a surfer, and he was handsome and funny and exciting, and I fell in love with him. He was my very first love.
Katie Wilson says she will never forget the love of her life.
Look at that man.
Her fiancé, David Martinez. The 61-year-old man found dead earlier this week in a parking lot inside his van.
This gentleman was found in the early morning hours of the 29th, deceased in his van and that he'd been living in the Walmart parking lot.
But Wilson says there's been some misconception.
David Wiley Martinez did not die a homeless indigent man in the Kalispell parking lot of Walmart.
While it was thought that David Martinez was a homeless man, his fiancé says he actually had been living in this home with her until they got in an argument in about mid-November about his diabetes.
Came home from the doctor and he told me that he had to go on the injectables. A rash started on his calf, on his leg. And it slowly, over about a month, covered his entire body.
In a lot of pain and his health declining fast, Wilson says Martinez told her he was giving up. She says they got into an argument, he left, and she never saw him again.
Because of all the medications and the pain and going on the injectables and it not working, not getting his blood sugar where it needed to be, he did talk about that he was, done. He couldn't take any more.
And Wilson says she just wants people to know he was a good man and a loved man.
He was a man who was very loved and wanted. And I'm so sorry that this happened.
Nicole Miller, MTN News, Kalispell.
And Wilson says she was planning a paddle out memorial for Martinez, and she says they plan to paddle out into the ocean and spread his ashes over the ocean where he loved to surf. And after this epic snowfall, the bitter cold temperatures this past week, the Montana Department of Natural Resources and Conservation is warning residents along rivers and streams to be ready for possible ice jams. The DNRC says February and March are the months with the greatest potential for ice jams and flooding in Montana, but with the heavy snow last week and low temperatures, followed by the warm-up later this week, the agency says riverfront property owners need to be watchful. The DNRC recommends residents should make sure that their flood insurance is current, shovel or plow snow away from homes and buildings, and be ready to move or elevate possessions should the waters back up. In a mostly clear day for northwestern Montana, but a shift in the weather is expected with the potential for freezing rain. For more, let's toss it over to Chief Meteorologist Erin Yost with a look at her first forecast. Erin.
Yeah, we're starting to see our next system approach from the southwest, ushering in some of that warmer air aloft. And with our cold pools locked in valley locations, that could be a problem as far as the freezing rain potential. You can already see mixed precipitation all over central Washington, now moving into the panhandle of Idaho and a little bit trying to sneak into west central Montana. We will hold on to this threat overnight tonight and into much of the day tomorrow. Unfortunately, the bullseye, so to speak, at least the biggest potential of seeing pockets of freezing rain will be for our valleys in northwest Montana. I've got more details coming up in just a bit.
All right, thanks, Erin. Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks will be holding meetings across the Kalispell area to discuss issues of importance to hunters and other recreators in the next few weeks. FWP holds these meetings every 2 years to get input from hunters on things that they would like to see changed. The public meetings for Region 1 will take place in Kalispell, Trout Creek, Libby, and Eureka. The first meeting is in Kalispell and will be this Saturday at the Flathead Valley Community College Arts and Technology Building from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Next will be in Trout Creek on Tuesday, January 9th, at the Lakeside Motel Resort from 7 to 9 p.m., then in Libby at the Libby Memorial Center on Tuesday, January 16th from 7 to 9 p.m., and finally in Eureka at the Lincoln Electric Co-op on Thursday, January 18th, also from 7 to 9 p.m. The Montana Department of Revenue is making a big change ahead of this year's tax season. The agency will no longer print paper copies of its income tax forms and filing instructions. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian looks at the options Montanans will have when they need to refile.
In the past, the Montana Department of Revenue has printed out about 58,000 income tax brochures each year. Many were made available in places like public libraries. But Department Director Mike KAJ says budget cuts have made it impossible to continue that service.
It is not a choice we really wanted to make, but as we looked at kind of the totality of our budget and the kinds of things that we could cut, this was one of the things that rose to the top.
The Revenue Department has lost about 8% of its budget over the last year, after state leaders made wide-ranging spending cuts to address a $227 million budget shortfall. The department can save about $60,000 a year by not printing these copies. Despite the change, Montanans will still have a number of alternatives when they file this year.
This is a place where there are other ways for folks to get those forms.
One option is to file electronically. The Revenue Department plans to launch a new website on January 16th. It will include links to online filing services available to Montanans. Many will be available for free depending on a person's income.
Today, over 85% of our income tax filings are done digitally.
If you still want to use a paper form, you can print it off yourself. Revenue's website will include links to each of the forms. For people who don't use computers, the department has a call center with staff who will work to find an option for them.
We will do our best to help them kind of file their taxes accurately and on time, and we think that with some help we can accomplish that for everyone. Jonathan
Ambarian, MTN News, Helena.
And if you have questions about tax filing, you can contact the Revenue Department call center at 406-444-6900. And a company that made Forbes' next billion-dollar startup in 2016 is branching out to Missoula and brings 50 new jobs to go along with it. ClassPass is a fitness tech company valued at roughly $400 million. MTN's Kent Ludson has more on why this global company has decided to make the move to Missoula.
The ClassPass business model is similar to Netflix, except for sitting on the couch and binging on our favorite TV shows. ClassPass offers a variety of group fitness classes across multiple gyms or studios near you.
ClassPass has been identified as one of the fastest growing companies in the United States, and what they do, instead of having individual gym memberships, they aggregate it. And so you may have a membership with ClassPass, but you can go to multiple studios, and it's really designed for somebody's busy schedule. Instead of you having to conform to your gym or studio schedule, now you get to try to use everybody's schedule.
ClassPass has 5 headquarters around the world, one in London, one in Sydney, one in New York, one in San Francisco, and now they have one right here in Missoula, Montana at the Millennium Building. Now one might ask, why would you pick Missoula, Montana? Well, the company says that Missoula offers an active lifestyle with plenty of outdoor recreation that matches their mission statement. Not only was the company looking for healthy living, but also a community with a growing tech sector.
We spend a lot of time trying to pursue technology or high-tech related jobs, and we see a lot of success in that, and I think a company like ClassPass coming here kind of validates that. But this is, again, I mean, we're always looking for opportunities for Montanans to stay in Montana and to stay and grow with a company that has such a bright future like ClassPass is kind of a unique opportunity for Missoula and Montana.
ClassPass is currently available in bigger cities like Chicago, Minneapolis, and Seattle. But Grunke said since the company will be working out of Missoula, the app could be of use in Montana someday. Kent Lutson, MTN News, Missoula.
And the company is looking for employees interested in business development, the tech industry, and healthy living. ClassPass is taking applications on their website, and a link to that can be found on KAJ18.com. And it's a day of mourning and remembrance for members of the Mormon faith all over the world. The 16th president of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, Thomas Spencer Monson, died late Tuesday night. As MTN's Eric Clements reports, he is remembered by the leader of Missoula's church as having lived true to the scripture that he preached.
Christopher Price, stake president of Missoula's Mormon Church, never met Thomas Monson.
I've met several of the other apostles, but didn't have the opportunity to shake his hand. Would have liked to have done that.
But Monson, the 16th president of the LDS Church, was an inspiration to Price, both as a church leader and as a member of the faith.
He was someone that lived what he taught and didn't teach it, but live a different life. He lived it and then gave us glimpses into what he did. I'm sure we don't even know most of the things that he did. And that's who he was. He looked for ways to serve others. His daughter paid a little bit of a tribute to him today, and she quoted 3 scriptures from 1 James. One was to be doers of the word and not hearers.
Perhaps that's why Monson was known as the private prophet.
So he would go to rescue the one rather than try to be in front of the cameras. He was a very good speaker, but that wasn't his ministry. His ministry was to serve.
And serve he did for most of his life. He became a bishop at 22. By the age of 36, he was an LDS apostle. Price says Monson never lost sight of what was important and saw the purpose of the church as a vessel to help those in need.
He said something along the lines of never let a problem to be solved get in the way of serving a person that needs to be loved. And I think that's what the world could use in general.
And though to mourn is human nature, Price says there's more to be found in Monson's passing than grief.
I personally will mourn a bit because I enjoyed hearing him speak and hearing him teach, and so I will miss that. But we certainly believe that there's an afterlife and that this isn't the end of Thomas S. Monson, and so we are rejoicing that in his life and what he has done here.
How far is heaven? It's not very far.
Eric Clements, MTN News, Missoula.
Up after the break, we learn about a government grant scam that you should be aware of. And if you think we've had a tough start to the winter, you should see what the East Coast is dealing with this week. Stay with us.